How's it going? Alan Little with a little motivation here. And I want to speak about one of the questions that gets asked all the time. And that question is, what does a healthy masculine man looks like? And this is an important question because it's important to understand what exactly is masculine energy in a healthy way. Because there's a lot of unhealthy masculinity all around us. A lot of us grew up in a household that had an unhealthy masculine in it, whether it be from a father or from a mother. But unhealthy masculine is so popular. The question is, what does a healthy masculine look like? And before I go into detail, I'm going to talk about what I'm grateful for first. And today, what I'm grateful for is my father. My father has been that example of a healthy masculine in my life. My father is a loving man. He's a giving man. He's a smart man. He's a wise man. He takes direction. And he's always been a great influence on my life. And I give him my utmost respect for helping me become the man I am today. So the first aspect of a healthy masculine man is he has confidence. And his confidence is derived from God. He has an unwavering confidence that is rooted in something much bigger than all of us. Something that lives within all of us that we know resonates, but he's unafraid to speak up about it when other people are afraid to speak about it. He'll call things out as they are. He'll speak his truth. He'll always stay centered in his highest self. This type of confidence converts over to something that we call absolute knowing. And knowing is not something that we just only know. Think about this. How much confidence does it take for me to know that I'm a man, or for someone to know that they're a woman, or for someone to know that their shirt is black or blue? See, this absolute knowing is impenetrable. It's unstoppable. And in a sense, as long as it's coming from our Creator, He has the will to enforce it, to speak it, to act on it. A lot of us get insights from something higher, but we don't act on it out of fear. A healthy masculine man will act on it and will display that confidence because he knows that sometimes life picks us up, sometimes life picks us down. But whenever life takes us down, he takes his shelter in something outside of this world, our spiritual home. That's where his confidence is derived from. Second aspect is he loves with an impenetrable force. See, a lot of times people can love things, but it's not really a strong love. It's like a love, but if that person does something negative towards them, they'll just turn the love off because, oh, he hurt me. See, Jesus said something that when someone slaps you on your left cheek, turn it off from your right. I'm talking about that strong, unconditional love that says, just because you behave in a certain way, it does not change the way that I behave. If you want to be in your pain, it's okay, because I'm still going to stay in my love. I'm talking about a love so powerful that no amount of negativity, no amount of hate, no amount of pain can turn it off. It's a quite literal decision to keep on loving and keep showing an example of what it really looks like. Now, there's a distinction between love and trying to save someone. It's not exactly saving someone. It's not taking a victim and just holding on to them. It's showing them what true love looks like. It's showing them that I love you with all of my heart. And if you respond in pain, I'm going to keep loving you. But sometimes the best love I can give you is to leave you alone if that's a part of your process. See, it's not about saving people. It's not about supporting attachment. It's about empowering people with the love. And there is some people that just need to be held at times. And there are some people that need to just be loved in a physical way where you just held, or there's this quote that says, sometimes we need God with skin. And it's okay for us to be that God with skin for someone else. The healthy masculine man knows when to display that love, always. Third aspect, he caresses and appreciates everything around him. See, a lot of unhealthy masculine today like to possess things and own them. And this is my property. This is my house. This is my. A healthy masculine never possesses. He only caresses, because the idea of ownership is an illusion. In reality, everything on this planet is, when we leave, we give it back to the planet. We don't really own anything. We're stewards of different things in our life. And the healthy masculine knows this. So the healthy masculine caresses things and treats them with care versus possess them or own them. Everything is in our life for a season, because our entire life is just a season. So the key is to how much care and how much appreciation can we put into our season with that life. I came to this planet with the idea of, what's the most I can give this planet? What can we give this planet? Because someday we're going to leave this planet and go somewhere else. But it's always good to leaving a gift behind. The healthy masculine man knows this. The healthy masculine man will never leave a scenario unless there's some type of gift he can leave behind. Always caress, never possess. Fourth aspect of the healthy masculine man, he lives his truth always. This is a level of integrity, and this is also a definition of character. Character is the ability to remain who you truly are, remain in your truth, no matter what the outward circumstance. A lot of people they're kind of adjusting themselves to people. They adjust themselves to this, adjust themselves to this situation. The healthy masculine knows that the world does not change him. He changes the world. Earl Nightingale said that people walk around, there's some people that get moved and swayed by the weather, and then there's some people that create their own weather. The healthy masculine man knows this, that it's important that we create our own weather in regards to all of this. So he always has that truth of himself. He always has that direction that he knows he's going. Always has that direction. The fifth aspect is something that I want to revisit on. I want to emphasize that he does not try to save people. I have a coach named Mike Kitko, and this is something really important that he's taught me. Love others. Love means letting others voluntarily evolve. When an unhealthy masculine feels like he has to save everyone and he has to save people, he has to rescue the world, it's going to drain him. It's going to absolutely drain him. Because sometimes a part of people's process is they have to voluntarily evolve the way they are. They have to go through their process. When Jesus Christ was on this planet, some people were passing away, some people were getting sick, and he knew of this. He could have healed the whole world. But at the same time, he let their soul voluntarily evolve the way it needed to evolve. He was really discernment of the process. The healthy masculine man knows of the process that things are unfolding. And the key is to allow the process to run its course. Sixth aspect of the healthy masculine man is the way he treats the women in his life. He treats the women in his life with the utmost care. He treats the women in his life with the utmost love, with a feeling of partnership, with a feeling of communion with the women. The divine masculine knows this. The divine feminine knows this. Together, divinity can be made. The women of his life includes his mother, includes his grandmother, his sisters, the women all around him, the neighborhoods, and then the way he treats his woman, that's a type of love that's reserved just for her. But that's a different conversation. The healthy masculine man loves the women of life. He does not have an idea that women are secondary. He does not treat women like they're subordinate to him. He treats them as they're just as capable as he is. It's an equal respect and love and letting them be them true selves, not suppressing them down to be what he wants them to be, lifting them up to allow them to be who they want to be. It's empowering our men and it's empowering our women. And the healthy masculine man knows this. We are all one. Seventh aspect of the healthy masculine man is he communicates fully and he openly speaks about all of his emotions. Emotions are something that lives within all of us. There's just those that can express them, and there's some that suppresses them and don't talk about them. The healthy masculine man has no fear at all in terms of speaking about his emotions openly, even when it hurts, even when people think it'll make him look weak. The healthy masculine man knows that true strength is honesty. True strength is in communication. And to be vulnerable is a God-level strength of loving ourselves where we're at, accepting ourselves where we are, so the healthy masculine man will speak of this and openly express his emotions. Emotions are one of the few things in life that most of us human beings cannot figure out. In business, we can build, we can predict business. We take care of that. But when it comes to emotions, emotions can be quite unpredictable at times. And that being unpredictable, sometimes we'll have to take a day to ourselves and really be with our emotions. Our emotions will speak to us in our chest and our stomach and any areas of our body. And it's important for us to be with that emotion where it is and to stay with that and express that healthily. That could be through writing it down. That could be speaking to somebody about it. But the healthy masculine man knows that his emotions is his strength. His feelings are his truth, and he honors them. Not create an idea of how he should be, not to create an idea of what does it look like to be strong, but create an idea that maybe my feelings have something to do with my connection with divinity. So I'm going to honor my feelings and speak of my feelings fully, clearly. If there's anger, I can express it healthily. I don't have to be violent. I don't have to be mean. I can just express I have anger and express it in a healthy way. When there's grief, it's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. It's okay to let that out. The healthy masculine man will express all of his emotions because in expressing his emotions, he grows up. He matures. A lot of our unhealthy masculine men in today's society, if we see them as just unhealed little boys, we can have a little bit of compassion for them. Tony Robbins said in his documentary that when you heal the boy, the man will appear. So if we come across an unhealed boy, don't punish him. Don't get angry at him. Don't match that unhealthy masculine energy with your unhealthy masculine energy. Because fire and fire just creates a huger fire. When you come across an unhealed boy, compassion, understanding, empathy, and allowing him to express himself and allowing him to go through his process, that's what allows him to mature. That's what allowed a boy to become a man. And the eighth and final aspect of the healthy masculine man is that he's a leader. And this leader that he is, he leads people to God. He leads to something higher than all of this. He leads people to the best version of themselves. It's a spiritual thing. The healthy masculine man sees the world as going through a process, and he just helps them get to where their soul is trying to go. He doesn't see them and try to make them go somewhere or force them to go somewhere or make them adjust to him. He allows them to grow where they want to grow. And the way they want to grow could be a partner of his. The way they want to grow, it could be a person in the kitchen. It could be a person in the street. It could be a person that it's however the person decides to be, he just supports that. He doesn't have to make anything happen. He just allows the perfection of the process to unfold. God is the one that makes things happen. He is the one that allows God's process to unfold into our society. Our Creator has a plan for each and every one of this. And the healthy masculine man knows this. The healthy masculine man, that our Creator's plan works. His plan does not work. So follow our Creator's plan and lead with this. And this is the principle that the healthy masculine man always sticks to. So a popular question amongst a lot of women may be this. It may be something like, where do I find this healthy masculine man? Because I've been out here looking and I can't find him. I'll give you the secret. You don't find him. You can't find him. He finds you. See, when you think of a flower's job is to be beautiful, is to just absorb the sunlight, is to be there. It has inner beauty and outer beauty, and just be beautiful. And then the bumblebee comes and gets the flower. The healthy feminine, their role is not to go and make things happen and find a man and grab a man and this is my man. No, it's just to be beautiful with herself, just to be beautiful as they are and work on their inner self and work on their own process. Because the more the healthy feminine works on her inner process, the more she's okay with the way everything is. And the more okay she is with everything is, the more perfect the things happen in her life that she prefers. So you don't find a healthy masculine man. He finds you when you're ready, truly ready. And you know you're ready when a man comes into your life and your first instinct isn't defend yourself, or it isn't, I need to watch out, I need to test him. If that's your first instinct, you're still not ready. It's when the first instinct is the trust and the love, a type of confidence that says, I know I'm ready for this, and he came in my life perfectly. And trust in something higher than all of us, because it's all on divine timing. In Dubai, when I was there, one of the statements that was always said was, Inshallah. It's Inshallah. And I asked one of the people, one of the Muslim community, and I asked him, what does that mean? And he said, when God wills it to be, it will be. We just have to prepare ourselves vibrationally and spiritually. Now, the question from the men that I usually get with material like this is, how do I become that man? And the secret to becoming that man is to already knowing that that man lives in you. You already are that man. You've just forgotten. Life has a way of getting us to forget who we truly are deep down inside. And remembering that alone can already start the process of us becoming that. The key is to remember that and then do everything in our power to become that, but also address our wounds from the past. Remember that quote Tony Robbins said? When you heal the boy, the man will appear. Well, men, we have some healing to do. Some of our little boys are still hurting from our past traumas, our past pains. And we spend so much time sweeping it under a rug or forgetting about it or trying to outwork it, go into our business, go into our career and outwork it, and it's still there. It takes a time of sitting in our car and just crying, man. Sometimes we just have to cry it out and just allow our wounds and our pains to just flood out through the tears. And in that crying, we mature a little bit more because we're expressing our authentic emotions. Anger is the energy that destroys, that attacks, and it can be used in a healthy way. It can be healthy. But whenever there's anger, it's always supported by pain underneath somewhere. And to become the healthy masculine man, we need to address our pain. And we need to speak about our pain. And as we heal through that pain, we become it more and more and more. My utmost love goes to everyone that's watched this video. I believe that we have a society that is coming back into balance. I posted a video before about how we're very, very unbalanced with an unhealthy masculine energy. But now I experience that turning a little bit more and more and more. There's some true efforts that is shifting. There's true efforts that's out there. So let's support this shift. Let's be who we truly are. I want to say that when it comes to masculine and feminine, there's some men where they're more feminine and they feel more in alignment to be feminine, and that's okay. You don't have to be the dominant masculine. You can be a healthy feminine. And then when it comes to the feminine side, there's some women that resonates with being more masculine. I've met some girls that they go out there and they kick ass. They are some bad mother truckers. And that's okay. You can be healthy in that masculine. You can be the woman that has the masculine leading energy. All I'm trying to say is let's just be authentic to who we truly are. If we're being one energy, if we're being a feminine energy because of pain from our past, we should address that. If we're trying to be like a masculine energy because it's a protection mechanism, we should probably address that. The key is to get balanced with ourselves and to really be present with who we truly are. Who we truly are. Life's a process of discovery. So take the time, take the intention, and the quietness in your solitude to discover yourself. I love you with all my heart. You are a remarkable being. And if any of this resonates with you, please comment below and talk about what's coming up for you. Let's have this conversation. Stay blessed.